What's happening, y'all? I'm actually in Food Lion. Had to grab me some coffee. I like to go to Chick-fil-A in the morning. I got a French press at home, so I was like, I gotta cut that out. Gotta do better. Can't be going to get coffee and breakfast every morning at no freaking Chick-fil-A. Got out real quick. I figured out a little hack with Chick-fil-A. by going there just ordering like a plain biscuit and like grape jelly and honey. Just something to put on your stomach early in the morning. Spend under $5. That's kind of unheard of at Chick-fil-A. And then if you start getting coffee and all that, you're gonna be at $9. I try not to cross $10 when I do go there for breakfast because it can be pretty costly, y'all. But right now I'm trying out this house blend. I usually get like dark roast, but I want to try something different today. I'm gonna try the house blend, and this right here is gonna last me a great while. It's about $15. You know, I feel like this is a month of me not going to, probably a little over a month of me not going to Chick-fil-A getting coffee, because their coffee is better than like gas station coffee. Gas station coffee kind of trash, but I don't need to be going out buying it every time I need it, every time I want it, because it ain't really a need, it's something I want. But I'm trying to go a better route. Creamers here. Roll with for my little creamers. They got a lot of fancy ones here. That Southern Butter Pecan look like the truth. That's my speed there. And hazelnut swag. I don't like hazelnut. I do caramel macchiato. Italian cream might be alright. Yeah, I can't get that sugar-free crap. I need my sugar. So this zero sugar stuff. I don't know what they doing, but I need mine. Can't go wrong. I'm gonna go ahead and get the caramel macchiato. I'll try that Southern Pecan next time. So the pecan look pretty good. Could have used half and half, but I'm not a half and half type person. But anywho, just dropped my son off to school. Roughly 7 a.m. Got a decent day ahead of me. I don't have too much physical work to do besides doing some lawn treatments. Round 2, and then I got a few estimates to do. I got a lawn leveling job coming up this Friday with compost and leveling sand. I'm gonna be using a stand-on aerator with a drag on it to level out this lawn. The drag I'm creating now. I was gonna buy one, but they want stupid amount of prices for certain stuff, and I'm not feeling that right now, so I'm creating a drag, which I already got created. It's like, I think it's like seven by 3, 7 feet by 3 feet. I think that's a decent sized drag to get some leverage on the area, and I got it to where I'm be able to put some weight on it, so like some bricks. I got some center blocks that I've drilled holes in that I can actually center that weight, so it ain't just flopping up so easy. I've been getting some work done, y'all. Been doing some things. After that, I got a big week coming up Monday, and I've been trying to stay in tune with the side farms, because delivery dates have changed. Delivery dates for sod, you gotta really be ahead of the game. You gotta really be ahead to get on the schedule. Like right now, if I got a job, I got like 3 jobs next week. Roughly 15 pallets. I think one of the jobs is like 7 pallets. The other job is like 4 pallets, and I got another one, smaller job, but got to get them lined up so where I'm not tripping about stuff getting there on time, etc. Um, Part of one of the jobs I'm actually subcontracting out. We're actually gonna tackle that together. You know, that's what happens when you network with people. Y'all get on the same page. Hey, let's get this money on. Let's get this money on. Let's split it. Split it how we need to split it. Get this job secured. Um, so we got that job coming up on Monday and Tuesday. It'll be a 2-day project. Got to do a tear out. Decent amount of tear out. He'll be doing all the tear out and stuff, and the grading. I'll be working with the landscape a little bit because it's a part of the landscape that I actually designed because they requested it. So it's a decent sized project, you know. I think it'll be a good highlight, something cool for me to do. This will be the only one I've done this season. I haven't did any really like mulch, like design type projects this year besides this one. Don't look to secure so many more, but it was actually included with the decent sized job, so it's a sacrifice I'm willing to make, and plus it contributes to my end goal. The end goal is to get weed control fertilization clients, and I've already secured them by I got them for the first 3 months after the sod installation, but thereafter they've already said they want to proceed because they know they're not going to do what they need to do to treat the lawn. Excuse me. Do you guys have bagels? Oh, there they go. All right, appreciate it. I've been looking and they're right here. Bagels, y'all. Let's see them. Typically like the blueberry bagels. Roll with some I'm not gonna do the plain ones today. I'm not gonna do the cinnamon. I'm gonna do the plain ones. That's my cup of tea. That way I can with them, with creamer or whatever. But got that coming up within the next week or whatever. And then Tuesday, no, Wednesday, I got a 2-day project from Monday to Tuesday. And then on Wednesday, I have, I think it's like that smaller job, the 3 pallets to where it's actually St. Augustine grass, which is, I'm not so hyped about as of right now because the supplier that I'm using, their St. Augustine that I got last was so trash. It was so trash. Like, I almost, like, it was garbage. It was garbage. Like, I should be able to pick up a full piece of sod without it falling apart. Like, the whole pallet was literally like pieced together, everything. Like, you picking up little small, like a quarter of a 2.5 foot square slab, and that ain't ideal. You can imagine how long it took to get the sod down. I should have got a cart. But, all right, I'm good. So yeah, that St. Augustine, I'm not looking forward to. Hopefully, it's a little bit better quality. Maybe they cut it better because I was struggling with that St. Augustine. And if y'all seen the last video where I had the Xeon Georgia, it's like a carpet. I could use this one here. Cart. Okay. Yeah, so.
Have you scanned your MVP card? Please wait for assistance.
What's going on?
Oh, you know what happened?
What's that?
You seen I was stuck in your arms.
Oh.
The camera? That's what happened.
Gotta love it. Keep people from walking away with it.
They called me.
Yeah.
You can't have it all up there either.
Okay, I'll just put it right here.
Move it down, that's all.
All right.
And you understand, Alex? Put it away.
Okie doke.
Camera business?
yeah, I think I'm over here taking stuff because I didn't get a cart. I was holding stuff in my hand without putting it down. But so I got that St. Augustine job coming up, and then after the St. Augustine, that Friday, I got a decent amount of aerations I got lined up, which I need to continue to try to secure.
Your MVP card has been
Because
accepted. Please insert cash or select payment type. Use PIN pad to complete transaction.
gotta make sure when I'm using that aerator, it's well worth it for as the days mapped out to do a decent amount of work. I'm not too pleased with my aeration that I've done so far this season. I did use the Stinger aerator,
Thank you for shopping Food Lion.
which is
See you
pretty
soon.
much the top notch, the number one on the market. All right, you two. Using the number one aerator on the market. The only one that I think they got that's comparison with the Stinger, what they run by Hydro instead of like the Toro, because I was so familiar with using the Toro over the years. This Toro stand-on aerator. It worked, but they kept having issues with it and stuff like that, always having repairs. But that Stinger, the Stinger is a beast. The Stinger's a beast. That Stinger is no joke. I adjusted those turns down, and that thing get to it. I was like, geez. I was like, I gotta be mindful of that machine. So it worked out pretty good, but I need to make sure I got a decent amount of properties lined up when I'm using it. And I ain't no, I like to work efficiently. So that's why I use a standard aerator, which I rent that one from Sunbelt. But that was all behind, man. For me, it's not, yes, it might take a little bit longer, but it's more detailed. You can get it in, backyards easily. I've been having a struggle with, the size of the Stinger, the width of it. I think it's like a 36-inch width or whatever. But I actually need 60 inches to even get through some of these backyards. So I've been struggling there. And then the amount of tracks that the tire leave, I guess it ain't too bad, because if I was using the walk behind aerator, it go back and it has the drum on it that rolls the coil plugs. So I guess I can't complain too much. Can't complain too much. Go, homie, go. But yeah, got a decent little week ahead. I'm trying to plan for it as best as I can, because even when you have a plan, sometimes everything don't always go to plan. So you just have things lined up. If this happens, if this side get delivered, get moved based on weather or something, I need to have an action plan to stay ahead on schedule, because as of right now, I got about at least 8 more lawn renovations that I have sent out quotes to, and usually people take a couple days, but the rest of the schedule will be booked. My close rate as of right now, I'm at 40% close rate on my sod installation quotes. I do a decent amount of them. I think that's pretty high. That's really good, actually. 40%. So if I go do, 10 estimates, more than likely I'm going to close for a fact 4. I may even close 5, but I'm at 40% right now. I'll be looking and just trying to see, man, when I'm going out to these properties, how many am I actually closing? I think a lot of people be sticker shock. So I'm gonna actually be creating some content here within the next few days, which I've been doing consistently on my business Facebook page and sharing it throughout like the groups and things like that. But just educational content, and it's gonna be about sticker shock. I'm gonna be telling clients, hey, if you're considering, getting a lawn renovation, or having someone actually treat your lawn. And I'm gonna talk about pricing because I feel like the more transparent you are with pricing, that trust is built. Because I don't know about y'all, but it seems like people like to literally bury their pricing, or make you feel like you got to go through some encrypted code to get a price. On my properties lately, I've been giving people ballparks because I know my price of what I'm gonna charge for like my installs. Like I know exactly I'm gonna charge $1.75 or $2.50 for some zoysia square feet per square feet. That's something I can go off, and I can adjust down if I need to. But hey, 250 per square feet. Excuse me. You using this here? Okay, sorry.
Please select one. Welcome back to Harper's Rewards member. Please select one. Please scan your Harper's Reward card. Slide your card. Please wait for assistance.
Talking about food. Wasn't there talking about foosball in the morning, huddled up. Anywho, I was talking about oh shit. Almost slipped and fell off a curb. Oh man. But anyway, I was talking about ballpark pricing. Basically, come on now, open up. Talking about ballpark pricing. So as soon as I get an idea of the square footage of a property when I'm there, they ain't gotta necessarily wait 10 years before they actually figure out a price. I'm gonna say, hey, after I walk this property and I capture some measurements, before I leave, I'll be able to give you a ballpark of what it's actually gonna cost. I don't want to give you I don't want to mislead you. I just want to make sure I point you in the right direction as far as what to expect, etc. But I think I lay out the foundation pretty well. Otherwise, my close rate wouldn't be what it is. A lot of people, I feel as if they ain't gonna close based on sometimes they don't know how much go into it. But it's almost one of those things where I wish I could just say, you know what? How about this? If you pay for the sod, you pay for the delivery, you pay for the compost, and I'll come in, I'll use my machinery and my labor, and I get it done. You just pay me this. You know what I'm saying? But I try not to be that person. I feel like less is more. I try to kill the confusion. But in the same token, just because I'm trying to kill confusion of things being broken down and all the stuff that's required within the service, because I don't give people options to take out composting or top dressing lawn. I don't give them that option, because you ain't gonna have me out here just putting grass down on some compacted clay soil with without what it needs. Like I don't shortcut, and I'm not gonna shortcut. So that's why I make it included within my pricing. You kind of go with it or not, but you got to stick to your guns on certain things. But for sure, this ballpark pricing thing, you ain't gonna close everybody. Some people just don't know what all going to it. The guy who I learned, doing sod installation from initially, anyways, I noticed that he did it two ways. Well, he did it one way. This was back probably like I would say about 5-6 years ago. He charged $1 per square feet installed. Given, sod was a little bit cheaper 7 years ago. I actually got a note with me right now that was last year's price update. They raised their prices across all of their sod by 9%. Every pallet, every grass type, 9% increase. So that go to show you price have changed gradually over the years, and I just got to stay competent. And I'm in the business for profits. I can't be out here just, charging no dollar per square feet because I knew that's what he charged. I think about my overhead. I think about everything that's included. Like, okay, we got this is what we're looking like on labor. It's probably gonna be about three of us, 4 of us. Yeah, I'm accounting for a day's labor. So each employee, if I'm looking at $120 per hour per person, it add up real fast of what we need to price a job for. So I have my metrics that I think of when I'm on the property, just to be considerate of, because I give people the price based on all those things. But I'm gonna get going, y'all, because I got work to do, and I'm pretty sure y'all got work to do as well. I hope y'all have an amazing season. And comment in the comment section, man. If y'all, what type of videos are you guys looking to see? Kind of just share my experiences at this point. But I gotta get going. Gotta get that work. Later.